March, 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 march. My mom is known as the marching grandma, and when my nephews were very, very small, they gave her this nickname because she used to march, 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 march around the house. And she's very little, so it's very cute. It's almost like a cartoon grandma marching, 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 and these little toddlers marching after her. And that was the whole game. They just marched and said march, 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 march. So when they were little, she was known as Marching Grandma. And I'm thinking about this because someone is trying to turn March into Women's History Month. This is a hashtag that I stumbled upon first thing this morning when I woke up, March 1st. And I think it's a great idea to have Women's History Month, but I thought, oh, how appropriate is that? We have another Women's March coming up on the 8th. We just had a big, famous, world famous Women's March. I just saw Condé Nast did a commemorative edition, like this magazine all about the Women's March that happened, and of course I bought it because I was there. And whenever we see footage of it on TV, Tanner's like, I was there, and I'm like, we were there. So I thought it was appropriate that Women's History Month would be in March because women marched their way into having so many rights that we have now. So now that I have alienated everybody who is against marching, let's begin. Welcome to Mega Vlog number 15. Mega Vlog number 15. And I'm surprising myself already by having energy because I'm ready to take a nap. I have been working on my house nonstop, but like labor working on it. Dirt up the nose, go to bed, pass out at night, like exhausted, back bending. I want to say back breaking, but I feel like that's bad luck and I have to knock on wood like right after I say it. But like the kind where your fingernails are disgusting and up your nose is disgusting and everything hurts, kind of working on the house. Deep cleaning. And it feels, because I believe that our souls express themselves and are very much reflected in the nature of our bodies and our homes, as well as our moon. I think this is all very relevant to what I've been experiencing this year, which has been nothing like how I thought it would be. 2016 was it was a very special year. It was a year I think I'll always remember. 2016, the year of the Queen. It was remarkable in so many ways. And I thought 2017 would just continue on like that. But I've really met with a lot of resistance, which I've already spoken about here. But I'm bringing that up right now because, let's see, January is very much in the resistance, and even some into February I worked through the resistance. And then the theme in February was just love. I talked about self-love, especially on Patreon, but the theme was love. But I learned a lot working through resistance in January and part of February, to where now I want the theme in March to be resistance. The resistance within. I can't wait to talk about this because I think this is something that just comes up for a lot of us, and I think it's because it has a lot to do with shadow desires. I do believe that I believe in like attracts like. I believe in deliberate creation through the law of attraction. I believe in magic, but I also believe that our shadow selves and sometimes our soul selves, there's these different selves within us, and it depends on the strength of those desires, what we end up manifesting. So I do think desire is very potent, and desire manifests, at least co-creates the reality that we experience. But I know it can be very frustrating for people when they make goals, or they do a magic spell, or they're working with the law of attraction to get into alignment with something they want, and they're doing their affirmations, and they're making the vision boards, and they're doing the candle work and all this stuff, and they seem to always get in their way. They either self-sabotage, or they manifest something unexpected and unwanted, or they think it's unwanted. And or they just outright feel themselves resisting, which is what I was feeling. I was very much in sort of like a procrastination loop. And when I think of resistance, I think of procrastination. But I believe that we have these conflicting desires within. And I'm not trying to make an instructional video here, but I'm just trying to talk about a little bit why I want to talk about resistance in March. I want to talk about these conflicting desires that we have within. We can have two desires going on at the same time, and we can have a very conscious desire that's very exciting, and that we definitely want this thing, but then we can have these darker, like, shadow desires that this part of ourselves is like, that's completely unwanted. Of course, I would never want that. But yet we keep creating patterns that create that in our lives over and over and over and over and over again, much to our annoyance. So I think resistance is very complex. It can be as simple as I am scared, therefore I'm procrastinating, or I'm overwhelmed, therefore I'm procrastinating. Or it could be very elaborate and require like deep shadow integration and things like that. So I want to just run the gamut. I usually have bigger ambitions for the month than I get around to, although now I have the podcast and the newsletters and the videos and the Patreon content. I have a lot of different outlets to explore each theme in depth, so hopefully I can get around to it. But I've also been on a roll with books, like really good books that I want to share. So I'm going to just straight up ask you right now, do you like the book nerd posts? Do you like them? Because they are time consuming. I really enjoy making them. I have two I'm thinking about doing in March that relate to resistance. One that I probably won't be able to resist. Whether you say, no, I hate the book nerd posts or not, I'll still probably do it anyway. But there's two of them and I'm like, do I really need to do two book nerd posts? And then there's another part of me that's like, well, they're both relevant to this theme of resistance. So you tell me, do you like the book nerd posts? Does it help? Do you enjoy them? Do you like reading the quotes that I share and all that good stuff? And depending on the general consensus here, I will either do one or two, because I have a feeling I won't be able to not do the one. Am I even recording this? Yes, I am. Okay, good. This is left over from the eclipse, the new moon eclipse. I didn't know what I was going to talk about when I came on camera. I told you I was very tired and going to take a nap, or wanting to take a nap. I don't think I have time today. But come to find out, all I do is just turn the camera on and my mouth just starts running. But look at how cute this is. It's like I have to hold the candle in because it didn't melt all the way down. This is a very like solar plexus-y sun will kind of smell and look. Like you can see it's got sparkles on it. I don't know if you can see that, but and then this is, I love anything like witch's star. This is very fancy. What kind of crystal is this? It's some fancy crystal thing that I would not have bought myself, but that I got as a gift. And this felt very eclipse to me because the moon is eclipsing the sun and all of that. I felt this eclipse. I felt it. Did you feel the eclipse? It felt very powerful to me. It felt very liberating to me in a lot of ways, but I was in the midst. This whole weekend, I was deep cleaning my house and getting down with all the dirt. And there was something so like, ooh, like I'm digging to the bottom of my soul, kind of. I don't know. It was really intense. And even though I was sleeping hard and was so exhausted, I was still, this could be because of the Pisces moon, but I was having these really elaborate, intense, vivid dreams as well. So I would wake up. I love dreaming. I love having like really cool, awesome dreams. Even if they're scary, even if they're like really weird or dark, I just get off on that. I love the dream world. I feel like it's a conversation with your soul, or your subconscious at the very least. It depends on the dream. But so I feel like I'm like carrying this energy with me as the moon is waxing. I don't want to get too personal because it's all personal to me, like what I've been exploring and excavating. But I just want to say I've been exploring and excavating, and the new moon eclipse was such a part of that, the solar eclipse that happened around the new moon, and what I've been doing around my house. It's funny, if you came here, you'd be like, what have you been doing? Because because a lot of it's been in closets, like really up high closets. I pulled out, there's a closet I don't think I've opened in 13 years because it was super high up. I had to get on a ladder to get up there. And I found my old VHS collection. It's like finding dinosaur bones because they're like this big. And I'm very attached not just to my books, but to movies as well. And I had seen all of these tapes many times. I had the big dinosaur VCR in my old apartment that I lived in before this one. And so, and then there were periods where I didn't have cable and I didn't care because I just loved my movies and I would watch my movies again and again and again. But I've been letting things go and throwing things away and working through the spring transition, doing a lot of both shadow work and releasing. I revisit shadow work during the spring transition, just like I do during the winter transition with Samhain. I kind of revisit those themes again around Imbolc, Candlemas. I call it spring transition. But at any rate, so it was hard for me to get rid of those movies because I'm so attached to them, but I'm like, I'm literally never going to have a VCR again. I have a really old one that I guess I could like hook everything up to, and I probably should throw that one away now. I'm like outing myself that I have it, but I did keep 6 or 8. There's 2 that I'm on the fence about that I just couldn't get rid of. So I'm keeping those with this old VCR right now, and like, do I need them? Do I just want to keep these like VHS tapes? It's like Henry and June, Stealing Beauty, Mrs. Parker and the Vicious Cycle, like these really gorgeous, lush movies about writers mainly, I guess. Movies that feel, I can't explain it. They're just a part of me. I've seen them so many times and they've had such a big influence on my life. Like, do I just want to keep them, with my books? Like, there it is, just to smile and just to say I had that experience. I love that movie because you can watch anything online now. Like, I can watch it anytime I want. I don't have to save this big dinosaur of a VCR and the giant tapes that go in it. But I was able to throw away the whole collection except for these last 6 or 8. We'll see how it goes. In talking to you, I feel like just throw the damn VCR away, Joanna. I think I just talked myself into something on camera. But I'm not throwing away Henry and June, and I'm not throwing away Stealing Beauty, and I'm not throwing away Mrs. Parker and the Vicious Cycle, or the others. 6 or 8. We'll see what the number ends up being. But I have some footage for you. My kid and I, we went to Cambria and Cayucas again. We stay in this little beach house, and this is our 3rd full moon eclipse. We had a full moon eclipse at the beginning of February, and it happened to be on a weekend. So I got the beach house again, and we did the whole standing out on the beach and waiting for the moon. We stand out on the beach. We're the only ones out there. This is what we've done every time we've gone. And it's pitch black. It's like kind of scary, but kind of cool at the same time because it's a really deep beach. Like it from where the houses are to the shore, there's a lot of space. It's a lot of aloneness. And we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere with just this vast ocean on one side, and you can see all the stars and all the constellations. And then on the other side is a row of mountains. So we stand out there freezing our butts off, waiting for the moon to rise over the mountains. And then Tanner, he's such a like hawk waiting for the moon. He'll be like, it's coming, look. And you can see you just see a little glow. But what's really exciting about it is it's just like watching a sunset. When you see the end of a sunset, you get to watch it. It goes so fast. It happens in seconds. You just like watch it move below the horizon. And that's like the most intense way to experience that, like, whoa, we're on this ball hurtling through space. Like, you actually get to see the motion during that just however many seconds it takes for the sun to set. Well, it's the same when you're watching the moon rise over the mountains, which probably all of you know, but I'm telling you anyway. I find this really exciting, and Tanner finds it really exciting. So we scream at it. We sit there like it's 4th of July, being like, yay, ah, woo, it's the moon, yay, happy full moon. And it looks so huge and beautiful coming up over the mountains. And standing there with the ocean on one side and the mountains and the stars. It's crazy. It's so fun. And then the other footage I have is of Chinese New Year. I was trying to say Chinese and lunar at the same time. That did not work out for me. Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year. We went to a parade with some friends, and it was just a little tiny parade that went through the Americana, but it was cool. It was cool. There were some fuzzy dragons and some juggling and stuff. So I filmed that, and that's it. That's it. This is the mega vlog for March, and the theme for all things Kick-Ass Witch in March is resistance. Resistance, not what you're against, not resisting in a political way, but exploring the resistance that you hold within these conflicting desires. So here's my cut together footage of whatever I managed to capture on camera this month, and until we meet again, much love to you. Peace. Haha, this is so funny. I have to have this. Hold on, Tanner. Scooch over. Hello. I definitely need this. It's a cat dress. I like leopard everything, but check this out. It's like cats. It's crazy. I have a inner old lady that has been dominating my closet since I was a teenager, and I just can't seem to shake her, and she really wants this dress. Here we are for Chinese New Year on a sunny day. What do you think?
It's good.
It's good. Hi. You can buy cloud poop for $5. What happened to the eucalyptus tree, DeVoe?
Hurts it down.
The storm!
Yeah.
Lucifer got our tree. Oh man. This is a big tree. It smells so pretty. Gosh, it smells so good. It is big. Look at that. Wow, here's its roots. Dang, it ripped it right out of the ground. Wow. See, if a human did this, I'd be pissed. But since my Mother Nature did it, I guess I'll give her a pass. And I couldn't resist taking some home with me. It was just sitting there so sad, waiting for, I don't know, the city to come get it. Hopefully chop it up into something useful, but it smells pretty. My room smells like eucalyptus. How cute is this? This is maybe the nicest wedding shower I have ever been to. Like, what? It's so cute. I had to show you guys because it's really, really cute. Look at this. Look at this. This is their game room. This is the cutest bridal shower ever. How cute. Look at that cake. That is adorable.
It's just adorable.
I won't be eating any of this, but it's super cute.
It's awesome.
How fun. And check out the vintage video games. That is way cute. It's so cute. Where are we going, buddy?
Going to In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger?
Yeah.
Well, then where are we going?
To the beach house.
The beach house. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Why are we going to the beach house this weekend?
Because I like to look at the full moon.
The full moon?
Yeah.
It's very rainy outside and the sun is almost all the way down. You think it's going to stop raining in time to see the moon?
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We're almost there. Yay! We made it! I hear the ocean roaring right behind me. Look how teeny tiny it is. It's so tiny, but it's so great. We got... Hello! There's me. A lovely little bathroom. And that's it. That's the whole space. But it's cute. It's perfect. That pulls out into a bed. We are ready for our little full moon party. Flashlight. Happy full moon. Look at that.
What's that in the ground right there?
What is it? I don't know. What is it? You want to touch it? Touch it.
What's that?
I don't know. Oh, whoa. That's
that...
pretty neat. Some kind of kelp out of the sea. Kelp. This is really spooky and cool. God, that is wild. Whoa, this is crazy looking. I feel like we're gonna come upon a dead body any second. Or a pirate, or a mysterious sea ghost.
It looks like a round golf ball in the sky.
It looks like a round golf ball in the sky.
And there's a rainbow. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, a rainbow too?
Sometimes the sun has a rainbow, the same as this, the same as this.
Wow.
It's the same.
Happy full moon, kid. Happy full moon. Good morning! Saturday morning! Look at this. This is right outside our door. In the light of the morning as it was last night. It was very creepy out here last night. It was cool, like, I mean that as a compliment. It was creepy cool.
Hey guys. Hi. Look up. What's that ladybug doing, Mom?
I don't know. Wow, what did you find?
A marble wielder.
A marble. He's been combing the sand, looking for golf balls. Hold on, I'm trying to get this guy on camera. Looking for golf balls and tennis balls, any kind of ball. So a marble, I guess, is good. He also has a thing for ladybugs, so he's been carrying this guy around on this piece of bark. That's so cool. You just want to do love. You just want to do love. Go get your person. Go get your person. Yay! Up, up, up. You again. You again. And And then this is our little patio area. Since it's so small inside, this is where we eat our food and hang out. There's a little path here. Propane. If you want to sit outside and it's cold, you have a heater. These are cactuses under there. They look like rocks, but they're plants. Maybe not cactuses, they're succulents. They're cool. They remind me of the rock people in the Never-Ending Story. And then it wraps around here.
Tennis balls.
Cambria. I'm not going for tennis balls. I'm going to look in the Witchy shop and get some tea and get some lunch and walk around downtown. Here we are. We're going into Cambria. Woohoo! Nature-inspired boutique.
Mother Nature makes the wind.
Mother Nature makes the wind.
Thunderstorms, everything.
Yes. Hold on. We gotta film this guy right here. Look at this. It's a troll. Oh my gosh! It's a troll riding a fairy rocking horse. That is really cute. Oh my gosh! It's darling. It's so cute. The Squib House. Oh, this is a bed and breakfast. How adorable is this? Follow the little path around. The Victorian houses here, they just break my heart with the sweetness. This is so sweet. And we're back! Spellbound Herbs, gift shop and garden. Do you guys remember this last year? When we came to this witchy shop? This is by far the most, sorry, the wind might be messing up the sound. This is by far the most magical witchy shop I have ever been to. This is the dream, people. If you dream of a perfect witchy shop, Spellbound Herbs in Cambria, this is it. Magical garden we go.
He wants to die in a lake in Geneva. The mountains can cover the shape of his nose. He wants to die where nobody can see him, but the beauty of his death will carry on. So I don't believe him. He greets me with kisses when good days deceive him, and sometimes with scorn, and sometimes
So darling. And then look how she wraps this. It was a different herb last time because we were here in September. We've got some rosemary this time. Such a sweet store. I don't want to go home. We are at Robin's for lunch.
The spider got the bee. It's yellow.
A spider got him?
Yeah.
Is that what happened? How do you know that?
Because she eats bees, sometimes flies.
Spiders eat bees?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Turkey vulture, turkey vulture, turkey vulture. Such a beautiful sunset. Ooh. Can you imagine living in that house right there? I mean, look at the view these people have. Let's imagine it. Let's all imagine ourselves living in a beautiful beach house overlooking a beautiful sunset. It's possible. That's the thing. That's the thing. When you see someone else doing it, you know it can be done. Cruising the tide pools at sunset in Cayucas. It's so pretty. I love California. I love California. Not only is California super duper duper pretty, we have forests with super tall trees and mountains and beaches that look like this. We also, as a general rule, have a very large population of super duper compassionate, awesome, environmentally friendly people that live here. Whoa, if this guy moves, I'm gonna freak out because I'm pretty sure he's dead. Whoa, holy. So Tanner's totally not afraid to pick this guy up. Whoa, DeVoe.
How did he die?
I don't know how he died. How do you think he died?
Don't know why.
You don't know why?
Maybe they'll put him in the water super gentle.
Super gentle? What will happen if you put him in the water? Why are you doing that?
Doing what?
Okay, we can leave him there. You think he'll be happier there?
Yeah.
Okay. Rest in peace, Mr. Crab. There she is. Lovely Venus for my witchy friends. Venus shining brightly. Look at the stars. See how they shine for you. Holy moly, that's a lot of stars. I don't think we can see it in our camera, but that's awesome. So many stars. What is it?
For tonight.
Full moon. Oh my God. We're watching it come up over the hill right now. This is so much fun. This is so much fun. You can see it coming up over the hill. It's just peeking up over the trees. Happy full moon! Woo-hoo! Yay! Full moon in What a gorgeous, beautiful day. It is Sunday morning. The sun is shining, so that's appropriate. And this is our last walk on the beach before we head back to LA. I know we're coming back here because we can. Look at those little birds all running in unison. I was just having a moment. Oh, and the surfers, it's so great. I was having a moment thinking about how, first of all, I love the beach in the winter. I like to walk around in like jeans and a hoodie. And when I was younger, I was definitely like super tan, fluorescent bikini girl, but I've morphed into this, what I am now. And what I tend to do when I walk along the shore is I look down. I'm always looking for treasures. Sea glass, shells, sand dollars, some random crab, bones, stuff like that. I love looking for that. But I forget sometimes to look up. Just look up and see just the treasure of life. Like, look at life, man. Look at that whole vast ocean stretching out in front of you, and the sky and the hills, and just the amazing rhythm of nature. So I decided to do that and take a full moment. I did it last night under the stars. It was incredible. I twirled and I sang on the beach under the stars. It was incredible. But yeah, so look up, people. Look up every now and again. You can take your eye off the prize and find out, holy crap, you're actually living in it. You're living in it. It's fascinating too how every single rock, when it's wet, when it's in its natural environment, it looks like a treasure. You want to pick it up and take it home, and then once it dries out and it's in your living room, it loses all color and it's not shiny and beautiful anymore. And I think that's really a call to stay present in the moment. You can't capture it, you can't bring it home with you. You know, you need to leave it where it is and allow it to remain in its full beauty as nature intended. Of course I will still try. Of course I've got my handful of treasure. Whoop, there's my hair. Sorry, we're in the early morning light here. But I do think that nature has all these little messages for us too, to just like enjoy it in the moment. One of the best things about my bug is the bud vase. So we're gonna drive home we've got like a 4-hour drive ahead of us. So whatever this lovely bush is, it's super fragrant, like sage or juniper. It smells like that. So we've got something to make the car smell like our trip. And these beautiful yellow flowers were everywhere, everywhere. So I have temporarily retired, very temporarily. This will go back. These are 2 hawk feathers and a blue agate. That's what usually lives in there. But for now, for the ride home, this.